Hello, my dear kids. Welcome back to another video with Miss Laura. Today, we are going to read an amazing story. It's about a wonderful woman. She has the most inspiring story to tell us. Do you want to know who is that woman? So let's take a look. The following PPT. As you can see here, this story is about Bethany Hamilton. Look at her. Ah, you see, right? She has something to tell us in her story. Look. Is she a doctor? Is she a cooker? Is she a nurse? No, right? She's a surfer. Yes, she is. Okay. So we are going to read together about her amazing story. Okay? So I prepared this one for you. So let's take a look together. First, let's check the vocabulary. Okay? So we have waves. Do you know what is that? The waves, right? Where can you see that? In the ocean. Very good. The waves. Champion. Very good. Teenager. When you finish, when you are a kid, then you move on. A teenager. Very good. Yell, right? Maybe when somebody's really angry, that person starts to yell. Very good. And this one that Bethany Hamilton, she used this, right? The surfboard leash. As you can see, it's a board. Okay, it's a surfboard with a leash, as you can see here in this part. Then we have awares. Very good. Now, when you are really important or you did something really good, you receive many awares. Very good. And we have obstacles, right? That meaning is obstacles. Very good. So repeat after me, waves. You have to practice in your house. You have to practice at home, okay? Waves. Champion. Champion as the song, no? We are the champions. Very good. Teenager. Teenager. You will be a teenager. Yell. Yell. When somebody's really angry. Surfboard leash. Surfboard leash. Hours. Hours and obstacles. Finally, we have obstacles. Okay, that is the vocabulary for our story. So let's take a look here. We have Bethany Hamilton, the spirit of a champion. You see, the spirit of a champion. Good title for her. It says, Bethany Hamilton loves to surf. As you can see in the picture, she's a surfer. Yes, that's right. She loves to surf. Growing up in Kauai, Hawaii, a place famous for its waves, Bethany had become a champion surfer by the time she was a teenager. Miss, we are going to underline or circle here our vocabulary. We have waves. Very good. Okay, what is the other that you saw? Tell me. Oh, that's right. Very good. You found, right? Here we have champion. Yes, that's right. Champion. Another one that you saw when you grow up is a teenager. Yes, you are a teenager, right? Not now, maybe. Okay. Teenager. It says, let's read one more time. Bethany Hamilton loves to surf. Growing up in Hawaii, a place famous for its waves, Bethany had become a champion surfer by the time she was a teenager. In mind, when she was a teenager, she became a champion surfer. Then, on October 31, 2003, tragedy struck. Oh my God, a tragedy. Bethany had gone surfing as usual. So she was surfing normally with her friend Alana and Alana's father. It was a calm, very calm and relaxed. It was a calm, clear day, and Bethany was relaxing on her board. She was relaxed on her board, on her surfboard, with her right arm, the right, remember this is my right, with her right arm on the board. So she was relaxed there on the board, and her left arm, my left, and her left arm dangling in the water. So she was like that and dangling in the water. Her friend was floating nearby. So her friend Alana, she was close to Bethany. Okay, so she was floating there. She was floating there. Suddenly, Bethany felt a clap of pressure and quick tugs at her arms. She felt something that was happening in that moment. There was a flash of gray. Hubo un destello gris. There was a flash of gray. The water around her, so because she was, remember, she was in the sea, right? She was in the ocean, and she was with the right arm on the board. She was relaxed, and the other hand, the other arm was dangling in the water, right? And close to her was her friend, Alana. Okay? The water, what happened? The water around her, so around Bethany, was bright red. Imagine all the part that she was on in the sea was red. What happened? That was all the time it took. So let's take a look what happened. Why it was red, right? Bethany says there was no pain, no pain at that time, and that she never panicked. She never panicked. She simply yelled. Ah, the vocabulary you found, very good here. It say what? She simply yelled. Okay, very good. She simply yelled to her friend that she had just been attacked. She had been attacked by a shark. Imagine a big shark. And started to make her way back to the shore. So she wanted to go back to the shore, a la orilla del mar. Alana's father used, remember that it was there, close to her was her friend Alana, and also Alana's father used a surfboard leash. Remember, is this one? The surfboard leash is with this part, okay? Alana's father used a surfboard leash to make a tourniquet for the stump of her upper arm, which saved her life. So the father helped and acted immediately in that moment to help her. Her left arm, the left arm, was gone because the shark, it was beaten off. It's not beaten off by the 3-meter tiger shark. So the tiger shark attacked to Bethany, and what happened with her arm? It's not beaten off. It was gone, the arm of Bethany. That's why it was red around her. Okay, but she didn't. She never panicked in that moment. She never panicked. Only she yelled to her friend Alana, because remember that she was close to her to help her. But that Alana's father was the person who helped Bethany in that moment. The shark had also beaten off a chunk of Bethany's surfboard. So, because remember that the shark attacked her and the left arm was gone, right? Also the board, the surfboard, the shark, the tiger shark, also bite that part, that piece, okay, of the surfboard. 16 inches across and 8 inches deep. The shark was later caught, though. Okay, so she had a big, no, an accident. Well, we can say that, but remember that it happened suddenly. She didn't feel in that moment that it was going to happen that, but she was not panic. Okay, she felt okay. She felt calm. Imagine in that moment, if you feel anxious or that, you cannot act immediately. But she was thinking, and she yelled to her friend Alana, no, just to help her. But Alana's father went there and make a tourniquet, right, to help her. It says, doctors say that Bethany's athletic training saved her life. Remember, because she's a surfer, she has a training to follow, right? She has to make a lot of exercise and she eats healthy. So because of that training, athletic training, saved her life, surprising everyone except perhaps or maybe her parents. Bethany recovered and was back on her surfboard in less than a month. Okay, she had that problem on the left arm, but she continued. Okay, she never stopped. She never stopped. She never gave up. Okay, she never gave up. She continued all the time, and less than a month, she was trying to do the same, right? Surfing one more time, because she, remember that she said, okay, she loves to surf. It's a few months later, Bethany competed at the 2004 National Scholastic Surfing Association National Championships and took 5th place. So she took the 5th place, even if she didn't have the left arm. You see, she faced the problem, she overcame the obstacle, and she continued and she took the 5th place. Later that year, she secured a spot on the United States national surfing team. The following year, Bethany came in the first at the NSSA championships in the Explorer women's division. Bethany has won numerous awards. So she received many trophies, including the 2004 ESPY award for the comeback athlete of the year. You see, because of all her efforts, she won those awards. She has written a book. So she has a book also, and often speaks about her experience, because imagine she overcame that obstacle, but she wants to motivate others to continue, not to stop, just to continue. Motivating others to overcome the obstacles in their lives, always with the spirit of a champion, as it is in the title, right? Bethany Hamilton, the spirit of a champion. Because remember, she is a champion, she was a champion, and you are the same, you are a champion. Okay, always with the spirit of a champion, Bethany says she's now interested in becoming a triathlete. You see, she never gave up. She continued. And now she received many trophies, many awards because of her effort, because she continued. Okay, so let's take a look here. Our exercises. Letter A, Use your dictionary to find the definition of these words as they are used in this passage. Then use them in a sentence of your own. Okay? So then we are going to do together our sentences. The first word is surf. Okay, so let me share with you. I have here my dictionary. You see, we have the word surf. Surf. Okay, what is the definition? To ride on a wave in the sea using a special board. Okay, so you can use the same dictionary, Cambridge Dictionary. Okay, you want. Okay, so let's do it. The definition here. Surf. What is surf? To ride on a wave in the sea using a special board. So for example, we can say, in my case, I have my friend who loves to surf. I will put it in my sentence. My friend loves to surf. You see, that's my sentence. A spirit. Well, a spirit, what I have a definition here. Okay, a spirit is the soul. Or we can put it is the essence of a person. In other words, is the soul. Okay, my sentence, for example, I have an uncle. My uncle is my example. You can copy, you can create your own sentences. My uncle has the spirit of kindness. Yes, my uncle, yes. Maybe your family also, right? Next, triathlete is, here I have the definition, someone who competes, okay, you're following, right? Yes, someone who competes in a triathlon. Here, I hope I have it here. Let me share with you. Here, you see, spirit. I have another here. Triathlon, right? But we are looking for this word. Triathlete, right? Is the word that we are using it now. Here, someone who competes in a triathlon. So we can say, for example, yeah, you see in the last part saying, no? Bethany will become a triathlete. Okay. And tourniquet. A tourniquet is a device to stop bleeding. Okay. So remember who made the tourniquet to help Bethany? It was Alana or Alana's father. Alana's father, right? He acted immediately. So we can say, for example, my cousin make a tourniquet tourniquet on my leg. Okay, that's my sentence. Okay, so we completed the first part. Okay, we completed the first part. Letter B. Imagine you are Bethany. Imagine you are in the position of Bethany Hamilton, being interviewed by a student newspaper reporter. Write your responses to these questions. So what do we have to do? We have to Right, very good. We are going to answer the questions. Imagine that we are, no? We have to be in the position of Bethany Hamilton. It says, the reporter says, what kept you from panicking after the shark attack? So, in other words, the reporter is asking to us, right? Why you didn't get panic in that moment? Because the shark, the tiger shark attacked you. Well, let's think about how Bethany can respond or can answer. Well, Bethany can say maybe, I was thinking, just to go back to the seashore, a las orillas del mar. Maybe, no, in that moment, she didn't feel panic, no? So maybe she was thinking just to go back to the seashore, right? Maybe to go to the hospital and be okay, right? So, well, I was thinking just to go back to the seashore, okay? To go to the hospital and to be okay, no? Number 2, how were you able to remain positive with one arm gone? So why are you feeling that positive if you don't have your arm, right? So maybe she can say, even, no? Even if I lost, even if I don't have, remember which arm was? The right or the left? The left, right? Even if I don't have my left arm, even if I don't have my left arm, life continues, right? Life continues. So, life continues. So I decided to continue. Face the situation. Y afrontar la situación, ¿no? And face the situation. Okay? And the last one, what do you say to those who have encountered similar obstacles? Maybe Bethany can say, life goes on. Life goes on. So la vida continúa. Life goes on. And never give up. Nunca se rinda. Nunca, nunca. Life goes on and never give up. She can say right because that one, right? Because remember that she continued doing her things. She went back to surf again, less than 1 month. So life goes on and never give up. Blessed, yes, we have to bless. We have to bless every single day that we are alive. That we are alive. That's all. So you have a person, or do you know a person that is suffering or is like passing for these difficult moments? So you have to say to that person that never give up. You have the power, you have the energy, you can do whatever that you want. Only we have to bless for every single day, and you have to continue. You have to continue. Okay, so that was all about our story. So we have a homework here. Write 7 sentences using the words from the vocabulary Bethany Hamilton. Miss, what are those? Here we have the vocabulary that we practice. Okay, waves, champion, teenager, jail, surfboard, leash, awares, and obstacles. So you are going to write 7 sentences using these words. For example, yeah, let's do an example. For example, I can say, okay, okay, I will use this word, hours. Okay, for example, I can say here, if I continue doing the best, if I continue doing the best, perhaps I will receive many awards. Okay, or maybe we can use a teenager. Okay, teenager can be when I was a teenager, well, in my case, right? When I was a teenager, I used to play chess, in my case, no? So you're going to write sentences, 7 sentences with that vocabulary, okay? So that was all. That was all for our story. I hope you like the story of Bethany Hamilton. Also, there is a movie about her life, what she suffered, but she never gave up, right? Life goes on, life continues, but you have to face that situation and overcome the obstacles in your life. So see you next class.